You think you can keep us out of Florida? We're moving in lock, stock, and barrel. We're going to be in the pool. We're going to be in the clubhouse. We're going to be all over that shuffleboard court. And I dare you to keep me out.
Well, hello everybody. How you doing? I am JB, and welcome to another edition of What's On Today with Discovery Bay, the home to the YouTube TV guide for the comic book and Funko Pop community. This is the show where I'm going to give you my top picks. God, this is terrible. Give you my top picks from the sea of content that's been released, and then we are going to run down the lineup of content creators that have either scheduled a release via Premiere or are going live. Now, before we get to that lineup, we're going to break for the Instagram tag of the day. And then after that lineup, you know what time it is. It's time to see what is in the box already. This is the segment of the show where I'm going to open up a random package from the stupid pile of comic books and Funko Pops that I have that I purchase exclusively from the YouTube and Instagram communities. Now, after that, you know what time it is. Now, I will tell you, we hosted a sleepover. My daughter did not want me to read the next episode of that book without her, and she was unavailable. So I had to jump ahead to a next book, and that's what we're going to do next. I'm going to be doing a comic review on Tales of Suspense, issue number 79, the first appearance of the Cosmic Cube. So stick around for that. That should be fun. And after the comic review, what's the next segment of the show? We're going to talk about the Friday giveaway, and Friday's giveaway is fantastic. Let me share it with you right now. Friday's giveaway, there's too many graphics, prize special. We have two giveaways. The first is this awesome Funko Pop donated by Billy over at Economics and Comics, simply by dropping the Comic Pop family on last Friday's Freaky Friday episode. You'll be entered to win that one, and you'll also be entered to win the Shazam. We'll give you all the really juicy details on that at the end of the show, and somebody in the top picks playlist, if you pay attention to the show, you know who it's going to be today. There are two channels I'm really pushing for to get to 1,000. Yesterday was Hero the Kid. Today is, let's just reveal, I'm going to go spoiler. Today is Mama J and Spectre. We got to get them to 1,000. She is almost there, less than 100 away. That's going to be today's Comic Pop family. But let's get to the next segment of the show, folks. As this show ends, I will immediately go in and add chapters. I always point the wrong direction. Add chapters to the show so you can skip ahead if you're watching on the rewind. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and hit me a thumbs up if you're enjoying yourself. Hit me a thumbs down if you're not. Hit the subscribe button and the bell to be notified when I drop content. I'm about to shout out a whole bunch of channels in the next 40 minutes, and who knows, today, my friend, may be the day that you find your new favorite channel. Now, next up is my favorite segment. You know what time it is. It is time to shout out that chat. Let's see who is hanging out with us today live in the YouTube's world. I'm going to roll all the way over to the top of the list on the StreamYard and see who's hanging out. And I've got Yessie Lou, who was tailgating live. I left it in the live stream playlist. If you start doing that on the regular, that might be fun. Yessie Lou was tailgating live this morning. I dropped the link to it. There you go. Batman Popster was in early, and he's back. Love to have you back. He is here strong. Kenneth Bird is here. Hi to everybody who is here today. And Kay Titus. Konnichiwa o genki desuko. Watashi wa genki desu. Desu? I don't know. I'm trying, man. It's fun to play with Alan. Robb Boswell says hello, everybody, as well as Magoofitt's Farter, who is dropping the custom emojis. Greetings from Michigan, from Jack D, great supporter of the channel. CFAP is here, says hello, JB in chat. And there's those good comic book karma particles. I'm hoping you're feeling good today, CFAB. Hope you're feeling good. Geeky Guy Comics did squeeze in the last moment into the live stream lineup. Yes, he is going to be premiering a video, so check that out in the live stream lineup. Johnny Five Alive is here. How you doing? Yo, he says. Flash Ray says, good morning, JB and Comic Pop family. I don't know if you're working today or if you're off, but Flash Ray is right down the block. I mean, like, if you looked on a big map, you'd go, man, you guys are right there. How you doing, my friend? I don't want to mispronounce your name, and I think that this is still Cyborg Dad Mystery, but maybe there's two. Maybe I'm confused. I don't know. Who else is here? Dead Zone Citizen. What's up? By the way, Dead Zone, if you didn't know, how could you not know? Dead Zone is responsible for this. Oh my goodness, the hotkeys fire with me not being in OBS? I didn't know the hotkeys fired with me not being in OBS. That's a freaking game changer. Holy moly. That's awesome. I didn't know I didn't have to change. Those are all going to fire. Wow, did these fire? 1, 2, no, those don't fire. This one fires, right? Yes! I don't even have to be... Man, that's it. I'm having a good day, folks. I'm having a good day. 1-2 Comic Talk is here, as well as Lisa Noble and No Good Comics. Thank you for hanging out, my friends. Comic Burrito and the Comic Book Poser and Living Room Con. Thanks for stopping in, my friend. I appreciate you taking the time. Michael at Downright Nerdy Podcast is here, as well as Ste.A Balls, who was also live earlier today. Good stuff. Quick Draw McGraw is in the chat, as well as Dawn Dizzle, who is a nice supporter of the channel. I appreciate you taking the time to hang out with me today. Two Brothers Comics, there they are. Shout out to Two Brothers Comics for sending me this fantastic coffee mug. If you would like to get a shout out via coffee mug, send me a sticker. Nobody sends me a coffee mug, but they sent me this great sticker, and I've got all these coffee mugs from another project. We won't go into that one. So we're making custom coffee mugs. Shout out to Two Brothers Comics. All right, let's get back to the chat. Who's hanging out with us this fine morning? Too Good Pedro. Pew pew with the finger guns. All right, who else is in the chat? I don't want to miss anybody. It looks like we got ourselves Funk Comics 814. Dana 1 is in the chat. And I see a super chat. It says, good morning. Is JB still in his PJs? Why you gotta call me out like that, Don? How you gotta be like that? Yes, from the bottom down, we are still very casual this morning. Very casual this morning, Don. I love it, man. There it is. That automatic thing finally does work. Thank you so much for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. Two Brothers is here. Unuseful Unboxing, who will be premiering. I think, are you premiering or going live? But he schedules right after me, which is perfect timing. Metaphorical knows what's up. He's still in his PJs. Metaphorical, welcome to the stream, my friend. Thank you, everybody who is here early. We got 31 people in the chat. Absolutely amazing. I am going to get on with the show. Let's get to today's top picks. All right, here we go. In today's top picks, by the way, that's hilarious. Batman is always in his PJs. In today's top picks, I had this in there and I mentioned it was going to be huge, and it was huge. If you didn't see it, if you don't know, it's in the top spot for a reason. Kind of streamed through it. I should have dropped a timestamp, but I didn't want to really. There's 3 people that got these tremendous AOKs. If you don't know who TJ the Slap Dragon Watson is, get to know him. Los did this stream last night, and if you want to watch grown men be speechless and what's the word, verklempt, you know, when you're grasping for words and you're trying to hold it back, watch all 3 of these gentlemen have a moment like that. It is awesome. And Golden Age Batman Slab, come on. In an AOK, that's just boom. That's incredible stuff. Check it out. It's just, I know it's a little long, but scan through it. It's an amazing stream from an amazing member of the community to 3 awesome people in the community. I mean, come on, Los is one of the best. John's Comics with Kids, Bear Island. All right. Now, I had part 1 and part 2, and how could I have part 1 and part 2 and not have part 3? That's right. Erod 212 still showing off this amazing collection, which is going to be coming out, folks. You're going to start seeing some of these books coming up in Joker, like Joker's going tonight. I don't know if they're going to have any ready for tonight, but they're going to be cleaning and pressing. He's got this set up. It's the master presser. check out this collection. Part 3, it's in the top picks. All right, you know what's going on here. This one's special. You know why? Because I finally did it. I got Mama J's comic book intro. All right, the push is on. Here we go. It's time to get Mama J Inspector to 1,000 subscribers, and the push starts today with this tag. If you're watching this on the Rewind and you're not familiar with this channel, there is a link. There will be a link to this video in the description. If you're watching on the Rewind, it will be there. Go over, check them out, sub them up, hit a like, and drop the hashtag Comic Pop Family to be entered into Friday's giveaway for the Shazam Funko Pop comic book combination. That is right. 10 ways to enter, but we'll get to that later. Mama J Inspector in the top picks with their mystery mail call. By the way, and they got some great stuff. I made notes on the mystery mail. God, I got all these notes, all these Post-its. No, that's the note for that's the Gideon Falls. They got some comic books. I can't remember where they got the comic books from. Check them out. They are in today's top picks, and they are the Comic Pop Family hashtag of the day. Woo! All right, next up, man, we got to give some more love to my man, Mike Rogers. Mike Rogers is doing some things. It takes time to gather that information, folks. And he's giving you, by the way, what we need to do now is go back into some of the previous episodes and think about if you jumped on him when he first notified you, if you could have made, I don't know. Mike, good stuff, man. I like Mike Rogers. He's in my top picks with his comic book steals and deals series. Okay, next up in the top picks, Billy's back. He went to Costco and he got this Star Wars Mandalorian life-size doll, and he gives you his breakdown and review. It's in the top picks. All right, Bueller. Now, I got notes for this one. This is the money one. This is the main video. If you don't watch this video, you're missing out because he's showing you all the killer covers. And he's asking the question for Monday. Remember how I talk about my favorite show Monday is him and Bob Bueller going comics, coffee and comics? This is Monday's question. I'm not being a spoiler. I still want you to watch the video. Plus, you got to comment on the video if you want to be in Monday's show. So the comment is in this one. So this is Monday's question. Where do you see comics in 5 to 10 years? That's a great question. Make sure you go check that video out and answer that question. All right, next up, Lords. Remember, I talk about live, somebody doing a live show. Don't think that this is easy, man. There's a lot of prep into this. It takes about an hour and a half just to prep for this show, getting the graphics made and everything. Well, it takes longer than that for this next one. TiVo and the boys over at Lords in the Long Box are delivering the best live top 10 show out there. Go check them out. I'll even give TiVo the short version love.
Here come the Lords, here come the Lords.
Lisa Noble's dropping links for me. Thank you so much, Lisa. You're doing a fantastic job today. My CFAB says Mike Rogers is a great guy. I agree with you. Papa and Sons is hanging out, and T-Pain is taking the time to drop a chat in there. Where'd he go? I was trying to highlight. There he goes. Hey, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Let's get back to the show. All right, man. I'm going to tell you right now. It doesn't matter what list the kid gets. It's not about the list. This one is with Gem, and they're talking their version of the back issues, and it was fire. I mean, come on. You get Comic Tom and Gem Collectibles together in a video. It's only been out for 13 hours. Got 6,000 views. If you haven't seen it, take a moment. Check it out. All right. Next up, this guy's awesome. I got notes for this one, too. You know how I feel about pop culture philosophers. You know how I feel about Rocky Robbie. He gives you the best comic book reviews. I aspire to give a comic book review as well as this guy does. Not only the new releases, I mean, obviously these are the new releases, but he reads stuff that you guys aren't reading, and we probably should be. One that he has absolutely convinced me right there, Gideon Falls. I've heard enough, my friend. I need to get on the Gideon Falls train, and so should you. Check it out. Pop Culture Philosophers is in the Top Picks playlist, and in the very end, squeezed in at the end, I didn't get to see the whole thing, but man, Bubs. First of all, Bubs, dude, how you do that to him, man? That's cool. That is so awesome. He's been working on finishing this run for a while. Bubs was the man to help him finish it. If you don't know what we're talking about, take a moment and check out Area 51. Mike at Area 51. He's doing an unboxing, and he's got a comic book unboxing from Bubs. Great stuff, folks. That is today's top picks. Let's get to the live stream lineup and find out what's in the live stream lineup after the Instagram tag of the day. I look ridiculous. If you guys ever saw me when I say that, it's ridiculous. All right, let's get to the Instagram tag of the day and see what's going on in the Instagrams. Instagrams with a Z from my man. By the way, I was all caught up. It was in the middle of the night, like 11 o'clock last night, but I got caught up on all my shares. All my shares got all caught up yesterday. I shared 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 posts blowing up your IG feed. And now we are up to 2,408 followers to the channel on the Instagrams. Thank you, each and every one of you. Let's go see what we got tagged in today. Ooh, right off the bat. Coming strong again. He's on a streak. That's right. 2 boys and their pops. Say his name 3 times. With Comic Pop Family and JB Discovery Bay Comics, you get 5 times the fun. So head over to Discovery Bay Comics on YouTube and check out hashtag Comic Pop Family. Man, that is a great spot. Awesome job, 2 boys and their pops. You know they get the share. You know it. All right, Geeky Guy Comics says, thanks to Legendary Builds for sending this all the way from Canada. That, my friends, is the prize for Friday. How do you get this? You can get one of these for free. For free. How? Go over to Billy's Freaky Friday video and drop that hashtag Comic Pop Family on there, because those people are going to be entered into the drawing on Friday for this pop. Oh, that's awesome. Nice share, nice share. What else we got? Geeky Guy Comics is still coming with more pops. Where's my comic books? Geeky Guy, you're blowing up my feed. Okay, comic book poser. Here we go. My Comic Pop Family display of the day is one and only Spider-Woman. You know what I love about the Spider-Woman is it was based in San Francisco, which was totally cool. I was born and raised in the city. Who soared into the LCS today. This might be one of the Marvel titles I miss the most, and she's back in full force. Spider-Woman #1 with the Funko Pop. That's absolutely getting the share from the comic book poser. Good stuff. Ooh, we got the heat from Tyrion. My man, Tyrion23. But I know that you did another one in here, didn't you? There it is. Oh, I am so jelly of this. I have both of these books. #1 is about to go off to be slabbed. #4 is on the wall. These are supposedly, if you look at this run, I asked somebody specifically, 1, 3, 4, maybe 7. And that's it for that first run. Now it's 25-cent Silver Surfers. You got 2 of the best right there. My man, Tyrion23. Ooh, Quick's back. Quick is back, and look at all the elements. Man, he's got background here. How many layers is in this? Background, 1 image cut out here, 1 image here. Comic Pop pick of the day, folks. Quick Draw 83 doing again with Negan Lives, one of the hottest books out right now, and the Funko Pop #390 from 2017 Toys R Us exclusive. Great stuff. Who else do I got in here in the Funko? Ooh. Batman Popster's back in full force. That's what I'm talking about. He came back yesterday, welcome the return, and he gets another share today with this fantastic post. Comic Pop Family, this run of Batman is fire, and I absolutely agree with you. This current run of Batman is fire. Two Brothers Comics are doing an unboxing review. I like these toys. That's good stuff. We got more? There it is. I knew Matt wasn't going to let me down for Webhead Wednesday. Matt at Mr. Comics 89 coming strong with Webhead Wednesday, hence the t-shirt, folks. He has 2 reprints of Amazing Spider-Man 13, first appearance of Mysterio. I know you have the actual 13 too, don't you? I know you do, don't you? He must not if it's not in the photo. That's interesting. Matt with Mr. Comics 89 showing off those comic books, and Funko Pops definitely getting the share for sure. Do I got any more? I think that's it for that. I want to thank everybody who's participating in this segment of the show by tagging me on Instagram. I have a great time with these. I will share every single one that is a comic book Funko Pop combination. All right, let's get on to the live stream lineup, folks. All right, here we go, folks. Live stream lineup. And I got to get right over to here. As I mentioned earlier, my man Yesy Lou Comics and Pops was tailgating early. And I think I may have mentioned this the other day. Yesy Lou Comics and Pops was one of the original OGs, and now I'm not going to be able to find it. How did I play it the other day? I know I have the new one. There it is. He was one of the original OGs who had one of the coolest intros ever. And here it is.
Oh, gonna give it a shot. Only one of me to shield you all from the enemy. You're a superhero. You're a superhero.
Right? Come on, man. Which one, Terry? Did you have Funko? I just showed the two. I just showed yours, Terry, with the 1 and 4. Was there a Funko Pop one in there? Did you have a Funko Pop? If Terry had a Funko Pop one, we're gonna have to revisit that, man. Let's go back. Tag. Did I miss a Funko Pop drop from my man Terry 23? We're going back to the tags. Let's see. He had 1 and 4. He showed me 1 and 4. Was there an extra page to that? Maybe it was multiple pages on the 1 and 4. Was there a Funko in there? No, I had this one. And then I had this one. There's no Funko Pops in there. I hit both of those, Terry. Is there another one? Is there another one? I don't think I missed one. No, I did not miss one. Nope. Unless it was farther down and it was just one I shared last night. No, I shared that already. I tried, Terry. All right, let's get to the live stream lineup, see what else is in. At 10:30, which should be right about when I'm ending this show. Come on, man. If you want to learn a little Cantonese, it's on request. I mean, Jeff's in there, and if you're doing it live, you tell him what you want, and he's going to tell you how to say it. I asked him how to say, I want another beer. Go check out Jeff Comic 813, the Cantonese Comic Kid, with the next edition of Cantonese Comic Wednesdays. What the hell is that, JB? That's where Jeff is going to share his haul from today and then teach us some Cantonese. All right, next up we've got, oh man, this is going to be big. You know what? This is actually worthy. I know it's long, folks. I know it's the longest one known to man, but it is worth it, and he did it. He got the 500 subscribers, and he's following through. It's time to give away some stuff. You still have time to enter, I hope, to Adrian APM's contest.
The Jimmy John contest, getting nerdy, fly with Adrian APM, also known as Silent High, the comic cat. Boom, pow, got pops like Funko, how you like me now? Eating comics for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. A real winner, like DP and Spidey, talking about other superheroes. Let's open some mystery boxes and celebrate weirdos. Imagination never ends, united through comics, we all friends.
Yeah, I can't tell when it ended. Can't tell. I'm just sitting here, just kind of bebopping to nothing. Hopefully that I didn't cut that short. If I did, I do apologize. This is it. Let's go get it, right? Let's go get it. Let's get that. I want to win. I entered for sure Adrian APM's 500 subscriber live giveaway at 11 a.m. Folks, go check it out. Great prizes in that one. All right, next up, man, I love this channel. Guys, I love this channel. This is premiering. You can see what's about to happen. You know what's about to happen. Bruce is about to take the wet one. This is a great channel, folks. Go check out Bruce Moreau and Stephanie. And now he's got the kids involved, which is totally cool. Getting the kids involved in that. Get it right or pay the price. Episode 2. That's right. Gonna be a good one tonight. All right. Next up, we've got, man, this is a jam-packed. Here he is. I told you he made it. Textbook. We're talking textbook thumbnail, textbook title, probably textbook tags. Go check out my man right over here. 286 subscribers. He's only 14 subs away from 300. Let's go check out Geeky Guy Comics, Iron Man, Age of Ultron, Funko Pop, AOK unboxing. Woo, at 12:45 p.m. Man, I love it when people hit milestones. All right, next up, I love this channel. the new Guinea Pig Collective Siege toy line. Come on, man. These guys, I bet you if we check the demographic, we're the same age. We must have grown up because all the toys you're playing with are the toys I was playing with. Warrior Cybertron Trilogy, that you know what they're talking about. Okay, next up. You know I'm going to play it. Because I need some music. I need to get the beats going. You guys ready to get the beats going? You ready to funk to the beat? I gotta find the damn thing.
Que soy yo el que tu piel erizó, que me enloquecen tus besos, sin ningún compromiso.
All right, I can't tell if it stops. We're getting buggy, but guess what? This is a cool channel. We're talking TK and Mo, Pop Culture Live Show, episode number 27. I'm giving it a thumbs up. Over on Dudes Talking. Oh, this is even on his channel. I have it on the wrong channel. Oh, sorry, man. This is on Mo's channel. Shh. Hey, where's the? I need the emoji for that one, right? Palm face. This one's not even on TK's channel. This is on Mo's channel. Go check out Pop Culture Live Show, episode number 27 on Dudes Talking. Whoa. Dudes Talking Comics is 22 subscribers away from 200. 22 subscribers away from 200, folks. Come on, let's help out Dudes Talking Comics. Mo, PK, doing it right over there. All right, what else we got in this? Bearded Pop. Okay, I'm not going to click on it yet, but every time I click on a Bearded Pop in the morning show, we're going to do it. Here we go. Oh, 41 likes. Hey, it's a little slacking right now. We're normally at 100 likes by now because Adam and Carrie are fun to watch. Go check out Adam and Carrie, Bearded Pop, a night of Funko Pop's friends and fun. Live tonight at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern over at the Beard of Pop. It's a great channel, man. It's a great channel. All right, here's Matt, Mr. Comics 89. You know, Matt, I'm gonna give Matt a little love because he's been working hard. Matt's been working hard, people. Where is he at? Matt, I can't find you. Well, why not? Because you're in here as Mr. Comics 89? Yeah. Yeah, I think I cut that one early too. I can't tell when they end. Sorry, guys. Real quick, I want to hit the chat because, man, my man Flash is 5. Lisa, can you drop Flash rate? He's in the, come on, man. 5 from 250? We can do it, Flash Ray. We can do it. Oh, man, thank you so much, Robert. Robert, the comic book G-Spot, doing it right. Still with the best Saturday Night Live show going on YouTube in the comic book community. That's right. All right, Mystery Box Unboxing by Matt, Mr. Comics 89, premiering at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. By the way, this time slot is 5 p.m. Look at that. We're going to 1, 2, let's see how many shows are at 5 p.m. 1, 2, here's 2 more. Batman Statue Collector has the next edition of the Rogues Gallery Live, the 39th episode, the latest in high-end collectible news. Man, that's a really good channel. Go check out Batman Statue Collector if you're doing some of that. And then the Gray Man is premiering. There he is. Box 11 and 12. Man, you got a lot of these, man. The Gray Man premiering a video at 5 p.m., 8 p.m. Pacific. 8 p.m. Eastern. Now we got to go to extended view because I'm telling you, there's a lot at this time slot. We just did Gray Man, and at 5:05, here we go. You ready for this? I'm not going to show the Instagram, but there is an Instagram video where they showed the first hour of the books that went up for sale in Joker M21's last Wednesday auction. It was just the best of the best of the best. There was an Ultimate Fallout 4. There was a Venom 3. It was ridiculous. I doubt that they're not going to come stronger today. Look at the absolute unbelievable lineup of sellers. First edition, Thorough, Roman Curtis, Archangel, Wink Inc., Josh Graves, Erod 212, Mr. Let, and Gamma Comics. This is the place to be tonight. 5:05 p.m. Pacific, Joker M21's Funhouse auction. Wow, that's going to be crazy tonight. All right, what else we got going on tonight? 5:30 p.m. Pacific this Wednesday and every Wednesday over at, let me get my coffee mug out, Bam! There you go. There you go. What If Wednesdays? Comic review, they're going right down the line, folks. Right down the line. This is going to be an amazing playlist to binge watch one day, folks. What If? Episode, well, this is the 8th episode because it's the 8th book. So What If? Check them out. 5:30 p.m. Pacific live. It's going to be a good time. I'm going to make sure we're in that one, too. All right. Here we go. You know, I love to say this name. Conquistador Hobby and Hialeah Comic Bro. Inquiring Minds. The beauty of Inquiring Minds, folks, is they are interviewing a member of this community, somebody that you probably watch, interact with in the chat, and you're going to get to know them on a much deeper level, and it's not just about comic books. Inquiring Minds is a great show. Go check it out. Whose channel is it on today? It is on Hialeah Comic Bro. Hialeah is only 24 subs away from 600. All the channels are growing. Let's get Hialeah a few more subs today. Great job over there. Okay, let's finish up the live stream playlist, folks, with a bit. Well, first we got Fanjecture, and then we're going to go to Meta. Fanjecture X-Men Films Debate number 8. Deadpool versus Nightcrawler. That's pretty good, man. Nightcrawler's pretty formidable. Seriously. With the BAMF, which my daughter would not record the BAMF cut for me because she got all nervous because her friend was here. But we'll get into that another day. Anybody who watches the channel knows exactly what I'm talking about. All right, next up, Meta's Midnight Market. It's midnight somewhere is what is, basically it's midnight somewhere because this is actually 7 p.m. West Coast time, 10 p.m. East Coast time. Meta's Midnight Market is live. He's always got a lot of new sellers. And you know what new sellers bring, folks? New books. That's right, new books. Go check out Meta's Midnight Market tonight live, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. All right, we're almost done. The worst man in... You can't get it out without laughing. Robb Worst, Lady Fantastic, Miracle Man, and if you are watching me, there is a high probability, my friend, you have comics on the mind. Man, I love that name. Go check out the next edition of Not Near Mint over on the Not Near Mint channel. I'm giving it a thumbs up. They've got 500 subscribers. Shout out. Growing. And tonight they're talking, what's the aisle of comic book weapons. What are the most dangerous comic book weapons? Nice. He's got the glove in there. He's got Mjolnir. He's got the ring. I see where you're going with this. This is going to be good. Plus, we've got guests on the show. Rena in Life with YouTubers. Wow, that's going to be good. They got special guests on the show, folks, and this is mature. This is a mature audience. I don't know if you've seen the, there's some sailor mouths on the panel. I'm not telling you who, but you figure it out when you watch. Okay, last up, it's Wednesday, so you know what that means? That's right, Average Will is doing his thing. What did we get Wednesday? Is going to round out the live stream playlist, folks. 7:30 p.m. Pacific, 10:30 p.m. Eastern. Go check out Average Will with another edition of What Did We Get Wednesday? Woo! Folks, that was the live stream lineup. Let's get to the next segment of the show, which is... What's in the box already, JB? All right, so now we're going to go what's in the box. And what I've got today is I've got a box from Lady Fantastic. That's right, Carolyn Weiser, a.k.a. Lady Fantastic, is sent me a box. She sent me a box in April. But we're getting to it now. We're going to open it up right now live on the show. What was I buying in April? All right, we're going to see, folks. Next edition of What's in the Box already. Got a nice little bag. Got a little thank you bag with some newspaper clippings. I'm assuming we don't have any major high ends in here. Don't need pull tabs when you just got a shopping bag. Yeah, we're just going to go with the shopping bag. All right. Ooh, JB. Remember, this was in April. In April, JB was buying this stuff. So let's hit the chat real quick. Probably my Little Pony books. Oh, my goodness. You're killing me, bro. Pokehan Joe is in the chat. Thanks for hanging out. Man, Robert, the comic book G-Spot is still here. Thank you so much. Aggressively Relaxing, one of the best handles in the business. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you. Magoo is still dropping. them custom emojis, you can too for the low price of $1 a month. Thank you so much, Magoo, for advertising those. Okay, now this says CFAP. Why does it say CFAP on it? Is this his book? This one says CFAP. Were you sending me books for CFAP? Because this says CFAP 5. I'm going to put this aside just in case it's not for me, because it does say CFAP 5. And then there was a divider. So I'm going to assume that those are for CFAP because I send him a lot of books. So maybe she sent me some books to send to him. And sorry, CFAP, that box sat on my floor for 3 months. All right, let's see what JB was buying, though. Oh, there's a lot of good stuff in here. You guys ready? We're going to start with Secret Wars number 10. Secret Wars number 10. I can't stop buying Secret Wars. Any number, it does not matter. I'm buying Secret Wars. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom number 3. One of my favorites, Indiana Jones. I love this run. I've got the entire run that I purchased from TiVo, all Mylar'd up. Marvel Universe letter A. These were so much fun when I was a kid. Man, it's kind of like looking at a comic book character in the form of a card, because it's really about their stats. This is wicked. Why was I buying this? I have no idea. The New Futures End, number 20. Wicked cover. All right. The Uncanny X-Men 196. Man, I've bought that again since then. I should have opened this box earlier. G.I. Joe number 30. You know how I feel about the G.I. Joe. And guess what? On the list, number 30. I needed it. Nice. So that comes off the list. 31, I did not need, so it might be going away, but here's 31. And 32. So I'm going to have some duplicates and some G.I. Joe. Probably going to be putting those up pretty soon. 35. Let me see. I didn't need 35. No. 36. 37. Oh, I needed this one. There it is. You saw it on the post-it. 30 and 39. Done. Here's 39. Bam. 46. You might as well sort those now. Stop it, Two Guns. Stop it. Marvel 2-in-1, number 22. OMG. I knew I had one. I knew I was a member of the club. Are you a member of the club? Hashtag. Yeah, there's my foofer. I'm in the club, folks. Are you? Foofer. Awesome. All right, now we've got some True Believers here. I like the True Believers. This is True Believers Star Wars Vader Down 1. Now, this is not True Believers. This is Star Wars Vader number 21. Was this the final issue of that? I think that might have been the final. We're close to the end. Here's Star Wars Darth Vader number 1. And Star Wars Captain Phasma. The final book is What If the X-Men Died on Their First Mission? What If number 9 from the second run. Thank you so much, Carolyn, a.k.a. Lady Fantastic, for that purchase from back in April. Let's get to the next segment of the show, folks. You know what time it is. It is time for the comic book review segment of the show. So, read your books is what we're trying to do, and we're going to be talking about. Oh, I got stuff for this, don't I? Issue. Bam. Let me slide over again here. We're going to be talking about Tales of Suspense, issue number 79. Released in July of 1966 at a cover price of 12 cents, and it has the unique distinction of being the first appearance of the Cosmic Cube, and then them officially become AIM in this book. And I'm going to show you both those panels. So, Tales of Suspense featuring Iron Man and Captain America. If you're not familiar with the Tales of Suspense run, what they do is two titles. There's really two stories in here. We've got Iron Man is the first story up until the center of the book. So right at the centerfold, there's an ad, and then the second half of the book, see if the centerfold's an ad, the second half of the book starts up with a Captain America title. So if you weren't familiar with how the Tales of Suspense work that way, you get one story in the first half, you get one story in the second half. So we're going to talk about the first story first. The first story starts with Tony Stark is in ruins, man. I mean, the first page kind of describes that there's a warrant for his arrest. His assets have been seized. He's feeling chest pains. He's got no power. He's locked out of the lab, and he's struggling. And as he's wandering the streets, thoughts are racing through his head. You know, where do I go? Where I need to change into my suit. I need power. And he starts, throwing out names. Pepper. Maybe it's time for me to tell Pepper who I really am. And he's struggling with, the decisions that he has to make when there's nothing left. He has no money. He's on the run. So as he goes to see Pepper, he's not going to make it. And he dips into the stairwell to change into his suit because, he's not feeling his heart. Now, back in the early Iron Man, if you weren't familiar, he had to recharge his heart all the time. So the suit was important to him. He always felt stronger in the suit, but the suit needs a full charge, and he wasn't able to give you that charge. So he changes into his suit in the staircase, and you know what? He's feeling better. Yeah, maybe I don't need Pepper. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go look for Happy. Hey, I got a super chat. Thank you so much, Robb Boswell. I appreciate you, Robb Boswell, super chat the channel. He decides I'm going to go seek out Happy and see what's going on with the company. Maybe he can tell me what's going on. But as he's wandering, he ends up over at the shoreline. And over at the shoreline, we get the first glimpse of the adversary for this particular episode. And it is the warlord Krang, who is coming from the depths. Right here. He's coming from the depths in his ship. And Krang, you see, is basically just stolen Namor's girl. Just kind of swooped her up. She's agreed to marry Krang so that he doesn't kill Submariner, basically is what you're reading here. So he wants to be impressive. And as soon as he comes to shore and sees Iron Man, he's like, I'm going to impress my lady. I'm going to blow him off the planet. And he tries to blow Iron Man away, but Iron Man's armor is pretty strong. And she ain't having it. She's like, hey, I agreed to marry you, but I ain't agreed to watching you murder people. So she ends up messing up the plan. And interestingly enough, there is a scene here where he takes the full-blown blunt of the blunt. Zam, right? And the armor does hold. And the cool thing is they show that, hey, you can't have a battle in this city without people starting to gather. So the people start to gather. And while they're gathering, they see that the ship is starting to fly out of control because she's fighting with him inside. This is his chance. He shoots up way in the air, blasts his repulsors, pushes the ship down. He's like, I'm going to run out of power, which he literally is. I'm going to go back to my lab. So as he's flying back to the lab, he flat out runs out of power, comes crashing down through a skylight where he runs into Submariner. Now that's the cliffhanger there because now you're at the middle of the book and you don't get to see what happens into the next episode. But now we get the story you've been waiting for. Let's talk about the Cosmic Cube. Well, the Cosmic Cube story opens up very interestingly with Captain America battling 3 gentlemen in these outfits, and he's battling them, but nobody else sees them. He's the only person that sees this battle. So a police officer runs over to him and he's like, hey, Cap, do you need some help? Because he doesn't see who he's fighting. And Cap's like, yeah, let's get them. And the police officers, I don't know, there's nobody there, Cap, there's nobody there. So come to find out that the adversary in this, Red Skull had equipped his guys with a mind control helmet, right? And they were using it on everybody else in the crowd and Captain America, so they couldn't see him, but Captain America could. Now, people are starting to think, like, Captain America going crazy, right? Well, in the storyline, it is actually Red Skull's idea to discredit Captain America. That's how he's going to take him down. He's going to have a murder performed where people will, be hypnotized, and when they come to, Captain America is going to have the gun in his hand, right? That's what he's thinking. And they've already tested the helmet twice. But on the third time, when they go to do this plan, Captain America foils the plan. Yes, of course he does. Because little did we know, I don't know how they come up with this craziness. Little did we know he does foil the plan. And I gotta back up because I gotta go to the cube. I missed the cube. While they're discussing the plan, here is the cube's right there. That's the first appearance of the cosmic cube and the first mention of AIM in the panel right above it. So the Red Skull is actually working for somebody, and that person is not disclosed, but they are part of this organization, AIM, and they are the ones that have the power of the cosmic cube. And they mention, we've got to make sure the Red Skull doesn't get a hold of it. Anyway, the plan is foiled because right as the final shot is going to be blown, Captain America spoils it because in the final panel, you notice that, and who knew, in the letter A on Captain America's helmet, kind of craziness right here. In the letter A of Captain America's helmet, the Avengers, Tony Stark had placed tiny circuitry beneath the A that would jam any hypnotic waves. Bet you didn't know that. Nobody knew that. That's how that story ends, folks. Tales of Suspense, issue number 79 from 1966. That is my review, folks. Thank you for joining me. Let's get back to the next segment of the show. Why does that pop early every time? I have got to figure out a way to fix that. Let's get back to the next segment of the show, folks. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you. I want to talk about Friday's giveaway one last time because there are two prizes. What am I doing? There are two prizes. So, Billy has donated this amazing Funko Pop to anybody that dropped that Comic Pop Family hashtag on his Freaky Friday. I will be giving that away first on Friday's episode. Then you also get another entry from that Friday video into my giveaway, which is the Shazam 20 center from 1974 with Funko Pop. Now, you're saying, how do I enter? Well, it's very simple. All you got to do is drop a comment 5 days a week on this show, and that will get you 5 entries starting from last Friday through Thursday. Also, you could drop the hashtag Comic Pop Family on the 5 videos that I have mentioned during the course of the week. Today's is Mama J and Spectre. Drop the Comic Pop Family hashtag, and that will get you another 5 entries for Friday's giveaway. Well, that's today's show, folks. You know what I'm going to say. If you enjoyed the show, please do give me a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, think about subscribing and hitting the bell. As you just saw, I spent 40 minutes shouting out a whole bunch of channels, and who knows, today may be the day that you find your new favorite channel. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Don't forget, we had a good time. Peace, everybody.
Nice work, everyone. Sharp broadcast. Really good. Everyone on the floor as well. Really a lot of hustle. I liked it.